Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back on my channel. My name is Oluwakorede Olaiwola, your regular host on this channel. Um, I have come with a very interesting topic today. But before I go ahead, please do me a favor. Kindly share, kindly subscribe to the channel. If you have stumbled on this for the first time, subscribe to it. Share and like too, please. Let's share with friends and family, share with people on your connect, and let them also be beneficiary of the insights we are sharing on this platform. Please do us that favor and do your friends do that favor. So I have come with a very important or very interesting topic today. I do not intend to make it to make it long, but let's quickly set the ball rolling. So it's basically on the issue of genius and consistency. You know, um, it's important to let us know this, that you do not need to be a genius to make it in life. You do not need, I call it consistency versus genius. That's the title of this conversation today. So consistency versus the episode today is consistency versus genius. You do not need to become to be a genius to become great in life, to matter well in life, or to be financially free. You do not need to become a genius. You do not need to be a genius. I tell you this for free, that all the people that the world consider geniuses, or that have done great things in life, are not geniuses. What matter? Go and read history, go and read biographies. You understand what I'm saying. If you read biography, I've read a few. Even Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, they do. Yes, we all respect them today. I'm not taking taking their flowers away from them, but I'm telling you, if you read their story and if you live in their, if you were their contemporary, you will know what I'm saying. That if you put it in a more practical and a more pragmatic way, that's the way these people talk, and those who interviewed them or interview those who worked with them, who were their personal assistant and all of that in those days, you will know what I'm saying. Yes, Albert Einstein is one of the greatest scientists of all time. Isaac, what's the other one's name? So, these people are great. They are doing big things. They are doing mighty. They did mighty things. But it's not of, like you call it, the genius thing. The eureka thing that made them who they were, or So it is really a matter of consistency. Somebody who tried something 999 times, and they told him, someone even discouraged him to say, are you not tired? Are you not discouraged? He said, no, he's not discouraged. He has only learned a way not to do it. He has only learned 990 blah, blah, blah way of not doing it. Do you get? So it is not a matter of geniuses or a genius that made them who they were. It is a matter of consistency. And people need to understand this today. You do not need to become a genius to make it in life. You don't need to become a genius to become wealthy, to be super rich, or to become who you want to become. You do not need to. All you need to become is to know who. Okay, let me tell you, I saw an interview recently of a man whose about 3 kids came out with distinction. Is four came out with distinction. So they now interviewed the man, interviewing the children. So he said the first one sets the pace. What happened? The man was on the case of the first child. He has he has 4 kids. So the first one set the pace. He came out with first class. So what happened? He said in his first semester in the university, I think, when he saw one of his results, he scored average or thereabout. So he said, no, it's not possible. He's not going to come out with this kind of result. So he changed the tune, adjusted, and was reading back to back. And he made sure that he was reading every day for a particular number of hours. So reading every day for a particular number of hours. So every time they give him, anytime he goes for lecture, he reads that book, that topic, he reads it again and read it from other sources too, So that's what he's been doing. And that's what he did throughout his undergraduate days, and with it he came out with first class. So he had a particular pattern of reading which worked for him very well. So and that is exactly when he came out with the first class. The father said, okay, if you have done it, please teach other children, your other siblings. And he did, and they all came out with first class. So it's just a kind of forming a pattern that made him to work it. It's about consistency, and he came out with first class. So it's the same thing that has worked for all these other great men that we all know in history, or most of all the other people. Yes, there are people that are geniuses. Okay, for the sake of definition, let me quickly read out what I wrote down here. I said it's dictionary definition is that genius is often seen as a natural ability to be creative, to solve complex problems, and to come up with brilliant ideas. So that is genius. The ability to solve natural ability to solve, to be creative, to solve complex problems, to come up with brilliant ideas. That's a genius. Yes, there are a lot of people like that. I have a schoolmate like that when I was on in my undergraduate days, who more or less, like we can say, he reads maths. If he looks at the mathematics book, he will look at engineering maths like this, and K.S. Stroud, he will look at it like this, and he will understand what he said. He doesn't need anybody to explain it to him. He will just look at it like this, say, this is what I did here. He will just try it. Even if there are even more complex ones, he will just try it. Okay, if he tried this way, it didn't work, he will try this way, it will work, and it will work. And it's not fluke. That's what he did back to back, and it worked for him. It knows it. He more or less like was reading mathematics. If he looks at a book like this, he understands what the author is saying. So there are geniuses. That's what I'm trying to establish. People who understand things, the complex things, easily. If you're in science class, or if you were in science class, you understand what I'm saying. If you do all these calculuses, integration and differentiation, if you do it at the high level, so he understands all these things. There are people like that. So basically, then that's the definition for genius. And consistency is the ability to show regularly and to show up regularly and putting up sustained effort over time and maintaining a steady pace towards a particular goal. So if you have a goal for your life, maintain consistency towards that goal, and you will see that you will come out with it. All of the people we see, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and all of those people you mentioned today as big men or top what millionaires and billionaires, they have been doing exactly the same thing, and that's exactly what has been working for them. Yes, if you look at it, I tell you this for free, most of the people that we call geniuses are often, not all of them, but most of them are often being employed, and they for want of words now, they are in the often being employed by those who have been dogged and been consistent, who have been able to build something. Most of them may not be able to build something because when they come out of school, when they come out of school, somebody will come and employ them. So they are not able to even express the geniuses very well. When they come out of school, a company will come and employ them, and they end up as a head of a particular department in the organization, head of this, head of that, and they more or less like fizzle out within the ranks. Do you understand? And they pride themselves within the organization that I came out of first class. I came out of first class. Yes, which is a good thing. Yes, it's good to be a genius, but there is more to life than it. The people who are really moving the world, yes, are those who can dream dreams, who can see visions, imagine things and bring it and bet it with consistency. Those are the people. If you look at it, compare the number of people who have brought things to bear in life, you see that the difference is the more of those who have been consistent than those who are of genius. Do you understand? So basically, this is what I've come to share. Like I said, I don't want the video to be long. Go and research this more for yourself. Consistency brings about reliability, trust. People can trust you. It brings incremental progress. It brings high disciplines. It brings long-term success and all of that. Meanwhile, geniuses, if not taken care of, can lead to pride and arrogance and all of that. Yes, there are other good side of geniuses too, which it's innovation and the breakthrough ideas, rapid advancement, and all of that. But all of us who are not so-called and in quotes geniuses, we too have hope in life. Let's be consistent. Dream the dreams, have the vision, draw the plan, remain consistent with it, and you will break through in life. Dream the dreams, draw the visions out, be consistent with it, and you will break through in life. You will rise to the top eventually. That is what I've come to share with you on this episode. Let us know your comments. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. Share it and like it. Stay blessed and God bless.